me se dan yang guru o bangave sarva dadan gadan benzar mame benzar ba ma samaya zado om benzar zado samaya manu balaya Benzara sato de no ba de chan 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 me ba wa so de ga yo me ba wa so be ga yo me ba wa ane ra do me ba wa sarva se de me jayan sarva karma se zai me se dan she yang kiri hong Bangave Sarva Dadan Gadan Benzara Mami Benzara Bama Samaya Sado Om Benzara Sado Samaya Mani Balaya Benzara Sado Dino Ba De Jan Me Bawa Zode gayo me bawa, zobe gayo me bawa, anerado me bawa, sarvai sede mendayan, sarvai karmai sezai me zedan sheyan guru ho bangave. Sarva dadan gadan benzar mame benzar bama samaya zato om benzar zato samaya manu balaya benzar zato dinoba de chan chan me bava so de kayo me bawa so be kayo anerado me bawa sarva siddhe minjayansa sarva karma drink and put in the chrome save everyone aho bangave sarva dadan gadan benzar mami benzar bama samaya sado om benzar sado samaya mani balaya benzar sado dinova gibelu the half drink half and put in the crown the half of the water drink and then half of the put in the crown Rado me bawa sarva siddhe minjayan sarva karma sezai me zedan sheyan guru hong ho bangave sarva dadan gadan benzara mame benzara bama samaya zado Om benzara sado samaya manu balaya benzara sado dinoba de chan chan me bawa sude kayo me bawa sube kayo me bawa anerado me bawa sarvai siddhe minjayan sarvai karmai sezai me zedan sheyan guru hong ho bangave sarva dadan gadan benzara mame benzara bama samaya sado om benzara sado samaya manu balaya Benzara sado dinoba de chan chan me bawa so de kayo me bawa so be kayo me bawa anerado me bawa sarva siddhe minjayan Sarvai karma zai me zadan yang guru hong ho bangave sarva tadan gadan benzara mame menza benzara bama samaya sado om benzar sato hong om benzar sato hong om benzar sato hong om benzar sato Om benza sado hong 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 om benza sado 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 hong 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 Om benza sato 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 hong. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. So now we're going to go to the Nyingne Sadhana first. If you have this one.
Can't tell. I don't have cover to look at. What is this?
This is a Nyingne Sadhana, a living face noble Avalokiteshvara.
What is it in the texts that we have?
It is in the Dharma
The daily-
website.
The
Tess,
daily practice?
Tess,
Yes.
Raul and Michelle will be putting the link to that text in the chat room. So just look there and you'll find it. No?
Hopefully, the links don't have internal matching descriptions necessarily for the, we wound up, we encountered that the other day. But yeah, I'll try.
Yeah, just try it.
Yes, so no. Today, everyone knows so Sagadava. Sagadava is actually whole month, but most day important day is today, full moon day. So full moon day, Buddha Shakyamuni enlightenment in the Bodhigaya Sagadava full moon day. That's the reason today I'm here in the Mexico. Many Sangha here is front of the Enlightenment Stupa. So Stupa is a symbolize Buddha's enlightenment, the full moon day. Today we're going to receive the 3 different levels vowels. So front of the Enlightenment Stupa. The first vowel is Nyingne Sadhana, is representative actually the Vinayana vowel. So the Vinayana vowel is many different levels. So Vinayana vowel mostly is required to the monks and the nuns. But then due to the Geloma Parmo is one nun, she put sacrifice, strong practice, Chinreza Avalokiteshvara, compassion Buddha. So she created this path and the Nyingne Sadhana, and this is for specifically lay practitioner, lay people have opportunity to take this vow to 1 day vow. And this you can do the 2 day, 1 day. This has a prayer is the same, but vow, you know, when you practicing, some people does 2 days, some people does 1 day. And this Nyingne vow, you receive, you follow these precepts, the benefit is free from lower realms. And also the purify karma, main point is purifying karma. Why we are reborn to the lower realms? Because due to our negative karma. That's the reason the Chinra's compassion, so strong compassion for all beings. He's saying he wanted to help liberating lower realm beings, higher realm beings liberated to Buddhahood. So this is Nine practice is a one special method, lower realm beings liberating to higher realms. That's why take the vowel. The vowel's benefit is free from lower realms. The reason is like why we are reborn lower realms. I just told you the due to our emotions. Where is emotion arise come from? Because no mindful, no control our body, speech, mind. Then we create karma. So karma reborn to the lower realms. This one day vowel is like we really have to control our body, speech, mind. Control the body, speech, mind, and practice mindful. So that's helps, power of the actually generate compassion, and this dharma sadhana vowels power. Then our practicing the special day, so many conditions come together. The power of that, we take one time, one laugh, one time vowel also helps free from lower realms. And you take many vowels, practice more and liberating. So that is the benefit of the vowels. We have to translate to Spanish. Huh? Yeah.
Thank you. Estamos celebrando el Sacadagua, que no solamente es un día, es todo el mes de mayo, sin embargo, hoy es la culminación. Y hoy es el proyecto más importante, por la cual tengo quiso estar aquí en las Stupas, porque estas son las Stupas de apertura. Entonces, vamos a empezar. Tiene lugar, es un símbolo de lo que se celebra hoy. Lo que haremos hoy es dar 3 votos que entendieran de los 3 niveles de la iluminación. Primero era perdón por los nombres. Para su vida de estudio. Sin embargo, hubo una monja llamada que tenía una práctica, pudo como transformar la práctica para es este que tienen aquí, es el Buda de la compasión. Entonces toda la práctica que vamos a hacer hoy va a tener que ver con el Buda de la compasión. Entonces cada vez que escuchen Chenrezig, es el nombre, es que es el Buda de la compasión. El voto básicamente es purificar nuestro karma negativo para así poder entrar superiores. Aquí el centro es este voto porque es la deidad de la compasión. Para que podamos
Kempo, one question. The Nunye and the Niñe are the same, right? A lot of times we use those terms. Could you please clarify that? We have it a couple different ways many times.
Yes. So first I'll finish this translating. We're doing translating for Spanish.
Thank you.
Okay, so then in this vowels practice, later we go through harder shape. Usually we 2 days is more harder than today. Actually, practice is the same, no different. Same practice, prayer all is the same. The vowels when we receive is the same, but the follow, like people when the practice like 2 days is example like yesterday must be only take lunch. Yesterday whole day practice. Yesterday only lunch. Then last night when you go sleep, not today, no talking, no eating, and no drink. So until tomorrow morning. So that's what we call nyingne, means longer way. Then nyungne, that's called nyungne. Nyingne is nyungne is very similar. This anyway, okay. Today one is called like only 1 day. So we actually have to come and receive our then whole day practicing and mindful, only eat lunch, then not skip dinner. So some people silent the whole day. Some people can talk, but they don't talk adult chat and like kind of business, worldly activity things, and also you talk about some people's like just business, like we talking about other people's like problem, that kind or giving up, and only focusing just Dharma and also sharing each other talk about the Dharma meditations. So that's the one way I will usually follow.
La práctica para recibir los votos Nyingme normalmente es una práctica de 2 días. Es una actividad que se entiende que durante 2 días no comes, no hablas, no bebes agua, incluso. Estamos haciendo la India, que es una práctica, pues, también pensamos algunos tenemos que estar en la medida posible intentamos pues no
So now we're going into the Nyingne Vavo. So page 2, actually this sadhana page 2.
El que dice Yalpo Rinpoche Nyingme 5. Ese.
So here is taking the vowels before a representation support. So that part is the right now we're going to do. We're taking the vowels, so now it's also thing for you visualize in the front of the Enlightenment Stupa. So taking the vowel special object. So I'm representing with the Stupa today.
Y nada más para que sepan, como no tenemos esto en la traducción, pues lo vamos a seguir en inglés y aquí va a tener que terminar. Ya no nos entiendo.
So now this one you have to repeat, follow me, okay, repeat. Yeah.
¿Lo pueden repetir en inglés?
Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, please consider me just as the Tathagata conquerors, completely perfect Buddhas, who led the heavenly state and the great elephant and did the walk. And engage in the activities put down their burdens and thereby achieve their own benefit through the extinguishing the entanglement of existing, just as all those perfectly liberate wise ones with the utterly purified speech and totally liberated minds most definitely took up the practice of Sobjong for the purpose of sentient beings in order to benefit them, in order to liberate them, so that they may be without earnest or fulfillment, so that they may fully perfect the Dharma, directed towards awakening. So that they may realize unsurpassed, totally pure, completely perfect enlightenment. In the same way, I too say your name, Sandra. From this very moment until sunrise, tomorrow, definitely take up the observance of Sobjong. So now go back to again, we repeat one more. So now this one, I'm going to chant the Tibetan. So can you do the Spanish too? Oh, you're doing that, right? Okay, that's good. Then I'm just do the Tibetan. Sojourner, Yobe, Sanjedang, Sancho, Semba, Tamje, Dala, Gongso Sor, Jadar, Menje, Tejinshiba, Dachomba, Yangdabar, Zobe, Sanje, Da Jiangxi Dawe, Langbo Chenbo, Sawa Session, Sepa Sepa, Korborwa, Rangatung, Jisotopa, Sikpa, Kendo Jorwa, Yongsa Sepa, Yang Dakbuka, Likbar, Nambar, Torwe, Tok, Likbar, Nambar, Torwe, Shirapjin, Tenamji, Semjin Tamjeje, Donje Serdang, Pembar, Save, Serdang, Trowar, Save, Serdang, Nemebar, Save, Serdang, Muge, Mebar, Save, Serdang, Sanchoje, Chit Soje, Chinam, Yongse, Zobar, Save, Serdang, Lana Meba, Yangdabar, Zobe Sancho, Tobar, Saveser, Sobjong, Nipar, Lama, Tejende, Damin, say your name. Titani, Zonde, Jesse, San, Nima, Masharje, Parda, Sobjong, Nipar, Lamar, Jewo. So then now is another last one. So this repeat you go 3 times, and then last one you receive the vowels. So actually this have share lots teachings, but due to time we don't have time. main point is you read this one. We calling all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas in the front of us. Then the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, the benefit for others. So they give up their own life, benefit for others. So like that way today I'm going to take this Sobjong. Wow, so Sobjong means purify karma. Jong means purify karma negative or purifying Jong. So means like all the broken vowels, like something we did mistakes is, is become resolving again, like increasing our qualities. Main point is all qualities become resolving, and if we lose our love compassion for others, we lost bodhicitta for others. The so means like that's all is become repairing again. So then today this is actually the method is Vinayana, where it's kind of called self-liberation practice, but its main point is like change to bodhicitta way, because thinking about see others benefit. So that is more powerful. So then it's this each word like see Buddha is like same is like street and the great elephant did the walk means this all has very beautiful meanings. Each one has stories. So the main point is like horse is like here representative is like Chakra King has horse. The horse, the Chakra King ride the horse, go into the war. So the horse can protect the Chakra King. The Chakra King never get hurt. The horse only wanted to 100% protect the king, and he horse can sacrifice whatever for the king. So like that, Bodhisattvas, they're protecting for only other beings. They're 100% thinking about others. So then also elephant, you see, carry so many heavy things. So Buddhas, Bodhisattvas carry all the sentient beings, taking to the liberating. Then also the Buddha, Bodhisattvas engage in the activity for benefit of others. Also they put the burden and difficulty sacrifice for other beings. So that's the reason they achieve their own benefit, because you put burden for other beings. Actually, reality, you achieve enlightenment, you get benefit. That's why achieve their own benefit, truly extinguish the, entanglement, something, this hard to read. Entanglement, thank you. Of exchange, just as all those perfect liberal wise ones with utterly purified speech. So that's it's always talking about this Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, how to benefit for others, like they put effort for benefiting for others like that. So today, one day, we're going to follow them. So if we one day follow them, 100% guarantee we are free from lower realms. Due to the power of Buddha and the power of Dharma, power of Sangha, So all this like special day, so many conditions comes together. That's why it has all the power.
Como hoy, el poder del Dharma de la sangha se ve mucho más poderoso, entonces por eso tiene tanto poder, porque se transforma más.
So then you recognize what means Buddhist is all this conjunction, causes of conjunction have to come together. Not only one has a power. So that's why today we are in the front of the Enlightenment Stupa and the full moon day, Sagadava, and gathering all Sangha together, using this Nyingne ritual sadhana blessing by Chinrezek, compassion Buddha. So usually, like example, like one person, we don't have a power like this together. This comes all together. This all gathering together is power bring together, and that is like more powerful than usually does one person practice.
Esta práctica todos juntos es mucho más poderoso que una persona individualmente. Así el poder está en que todos estamos por este.
So we are in the many right now in the Enlightenment Stupa, front of Enlightenment Stupa. You also on the Zoom. So far I can see like 60, 70 people there. So you also think about the front of the Enlightenment Stupa. We are all together. So then you need more mindfulness because you're at home. Usually you have your own habituate. So you have to give up the habituate, samsaric habitude, daily life habituate. Today you really have to think, reminding, and I am the Bodhisattva path. So I have this all carrying these sentient beings with my back. So you think that way and practice mindful, focusing, mindful, more, you need more mindful. So stay home is easily change the shape, like, our worldly habit to come back again easily. So if you can give up today, like text messages and like usually phone calls and talking with the family, that's also great. Then of course, like you be the silent, that is the best. Even you cannot silent, but just give up generally, worldly activity, usually you does things. And then also give up watch television too, movies. And then also today, mostly I know some people here, already been a couple times this practice at Nine. So Wawo is coming, so I can share next down there. So first I'm going to do this last one. So sit correctly and close your eye 100%. If you have the sadhana, you can focus that both and then helps you understanding. So in the front of a Buddha, so taking the, right now we're taking the commitment from the Buddhas. Buddhas, repeat it, follow me. And the Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions. Please consider me. Just as Tathagata conquerors, the completely perfected Buddhas who like the heavenly steed and the great elephant did the walk and engaging in the activities, put down the burdens, and thereby achieve their own benefit, truly exhausting the entanglement of existence, just as all those perfectly liberated, wise ones with utterly purified speech and totally liberated minds most definitely talk of the practice of Sobjong for the purpose of sentient beings in order to benefit them, in order to liberate them, so that they may be without endless or feminine, so that they may fully perfect the Dharma directed towards awakening, so that they may realize unsurpassed, totally pure, completely perfect enlightenment. In the same way, I too say your names. From this very moment until sunrise tomorrow, definitely take up the observance of Sobjong. Then next is so vowels, what we have to follow. Also this, please repeat me. From this moment, I will not take the life of living beings. I will not stir the worth of others. I will not engage in sexual activities. Nor will I speak false words. I will totally abstain from alcohol, which is a great way for many faults. I will not use high or luxury thrones or beads, nor will I eat at appropriate times. I will not adorn myself with the perfumes or jewelry, and I will avoid entertainment such as song and dance, just as conquerors at the times refrain from the taking of a life along with all the other actions. In the same way, abandoning the act of taking life along with all the other actions. May I quickly reach the state of unsurpassed awakening. May I be free from the ocean of existence. This world that is fraught with so many sufferings. Go back to again. There's also have to follow 3 times repeat. Actually, that's page 4. So, from this moment, I will not take this life, lives of living beings. I will not stir the worth of others. I will not engage in sexual activities. Nor will I speak false words. I will totally abstain from the alcohol, which is a great way for many faults. I will not use high or luxury thrones or beads. Nor will I eat at improper times. I will not adorn myself with perfumes or jewelry, and I will avoid entertainment such as song and dance, just as the conquerors at all times refrain from the taking of life with along with all the others' actions. In the same way, abandon the act of taking life along with all the other actions. May I quickly reach the state of unsurpassed awakening. May I be free from ocean of existence. This world that is fraught with so many sufferings. So now follow Tibetan ones, please. Deng Sokyu Muzashin Yinja Noryang Langmaza Trikpe Chichang Mechecheng Zenche Tsekchang Manhao Yune Mangpo Nyertempe Changne Yongse Panwarsa Chetin Chento Mazashin Tejin Tima Yingpese Tedang Tingwa Tangne Jin Gardang Loso Panwarsa Chetar Rachom Tatene Sokyu Laso Mezitar Tetar Sokyu Laso Pang Lami Sanchok Nyurtokcho Dongar Mantok Jiktin de Sipe Sole Rowarsho. No, I'm going to say the top yin no, so you have to say like so. Top yin no. You already received the vowels. So that is the we have to follow today. We cannot take others' life killing and no stealing others belong to others, and also no engage in sexual activity, no respect false or liar. So that is the four main vowels. Then I will not totally abstain alcohol. So today also give up alcohol. Alcohol is lose the consciousness. Then you become get so many dust like many thoughts. That's it. Also, high or luxury strong, so don't stay in the like high luxury strong like this because attached to that and get pride. That's the reason. Nowhere I eat improper terms means like after lunch, so we no skip the dinner and no eating vegetarian. So that is today we following. Then also performs or jewelry, so no perform jewelry like just usually we just like worldly, try to look nice and to get more pride showing things. Remove that. Then no entertainment such as song and dance, only you can sing the mantra. So then today, like we are saying, is the conquerors, like Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Buddhas retinues, like that. So they follow that way, and we also going to follow their path, their feet path, and so the lock our mind, and most important is like just recognize what's going on, thoughts, watching our mind. So this mindful practice become you really walk also very slow, not too loud, laughing, like talking like that, and really have to watch what you're doing. So then this practice also helps. We are liberating ourselves, and also we can benefit for others. So we also, when practicing think about, we have to think about other beings suffering. This is samsara beings suffering. So this reminder, like difficulty, or we can remind us like lower realm suffering, right? No, sun is a heat, heart, right? You have to think about the higher realm beings, extremely 1,000 times this fire, the heat. So that kind of beings suffering in the eons. So then you recognize that really arise compassion to them. So that's why this sun heart helps us recognize Harem's beings suffering. And when you also practice silent, then that recognize animals suffering and the difficulty. Animals cannot talk. So that's why we see chickens put in the cage, cows put in the cage, so take the milks, everything we're using, they cannot say anything for us, right? So that's why so we recognize their suffering. That's why, and also like you have to watch, like when you're ready to talk think about, and oh, today I'm silent, I cannot talk. Oh, then this all the animals like that, purifying our animals realms karma. And then when you get thirsty, when you get hungry, and you have to think about the hungry ghosts suffering. So the hungry ghosts, eons, they don't have food and drinks. Like body is like dried up, because no food, drink, no water, and that kind of suffering. So that's why this, when you practice this, like with stir, like not difficult that much, just little small uncomfort things, like happiness, you remind these other beings suffering. So that is it's all mindful reminding you. It's always a teacher today, everything for us. Yeah. So then if something we did a mistake, you think, oh, I didn't follow correctly, I did something wrong, right away chant this mantra. So now we're going to chant this mantra. Page 6, page 6.
Hasta arriba en la página 6.
Oh, amongai shela sambara bara mahashida sato pema bumbe kenda benza dara dar samen dawa loge de hongbe soa. Oh, amongai shela sambara bara mahashida sato pema bumbe kenda benza dara dar samin dawa loge de hongbe soa. Oh, amongai shila sambara bara mahashit sato pema bumbe kenza benza dara dar samin dawa loge de hongpe soha. So now we go to the another section is so bodhicitta vavo. Today we have extra practice. Not only we receiving Hingne Vavos, we also going to receive Bodhicitta Vavo, because we are within the Enlightenment Stupa. Enlightenment is come from the Bodhicitta. That's why we take Bodhicitta Vavo. Our goal is not only free from lower realms, our goal is enlightenment, benefit for others. That's why we're going to take the Bodhisattva Vavo. And last night, good is His Holiness giving transmission of Bodhicitta Das, or this book, whole book is he did a transmission. That book is a very important, the Digong Kaju, the lineage, the Chopa Jiktin Sunggung. He created that specifically for Bodhisattva Wawo. The Digong Kaju, most important is the Digong Poa and the Digong Bodhisattva Wawos. So that too is very popular, and the Bodhisattva Wawos usually not publicly that one giving. Only the monkey ear teachings, their holiness giving that Wawo. And I received that Wawos from him a couple of times. So he received the Bodhisattva Wawos from his teacher. So that time, you know, when he received the Bodhisattva Wawos is from teacher, then he don't have much offerings to the when take the receive the Bodhisattva Wawos. So he has most important object is the Z. Z is like, you know, the special stone and like special stone. I can show you. Z is. Could be I have, I'm not sure. Oh, so this is called Z. This is Z. Okay. I also have. Okay. Abelardo has. Okay, that is a rare one. This is the new one. This is the rare one. Okay, so can you show, please? I want to show everyone. That's great. Okay, so this is the Z, and Abelardo he bought in the Lhasa. This one is $10,000. So and but that is not expensive one. Expensive one is like $100,000 to up to very expensive ones. Okay, so visualize today like you can like precious what you have object offering to Buddha, you know, like today. So when I received the Bodhisattva vow from His Holiness, he says like his parents give him Z before and treasure one. So he don't have money and he don't have much things. So he have only one Z is a very important one. Then when teacher did the receive from his Bodhisattva vow, he just cut the Z and one is put in the mandala and make the mandala offerings because giving up and offering. So put in the mandala and also the Buddha's like the statue has like bottom there you can put in the Z. So that way he plated and offering to that Z. So that's why that is I heard directly from him, that story. So he was in Tibet, 96. Yeah, last night he giving the teaching, right? He is when he was young. That time the Tibet is a lost country. He is too young. He didn't went to the jail, same as Garchen, but he have to go through many difficulty levels. And 1975, no one can escape from Tibet to India. Only he can escape from India to Tibet. Only himself cross Himalayan. So that is the miraculous power. Because Achichichadroma protector, he bring from Tibet to India. That time, no one can escape from Tibet to India. Mostly His Holiness Dalai Lama, everyone is like before 60. 100,000 people left from Tibet is before 60. 60 to 80 between only one person is His Holiness Chesang, 75. So actually he was young, he went to school and he got brainwashed, but he didn't get brainwashed, communist. Main point is also he has protection, is Achichichadroma. And he left Tibet, went to India himself, crossed Himalayan. And so then he received the Bodhisattva vow from his teacher. he put his most important object he has give up offering. So that's why he said he can reborn his lineage, because due to that he create like for the accumulation merit, and that's why he founded then Sancho Lane is a beautiful place in India, and even he come late and he went to like 3 years retreat after India, and he bought only 90 the temple. So that's why you today just you think about what important object attached one you have. That's mentally bring your mind and offering to enlightenment beings. Thank you. I use this one representative for everyone. Okay, so detach me, hablado. Okay, so now just visualize where you live is like Buddha's pure line, and then front of Buddha, Shakyamuni, and include all the lineage teachers and the disciples. So from them, so we taking the Bodhisattva vows. Master, please repeat. Master, please consider me just as the Tathagatas, who are Arhats and truly complete Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, who genuinely abide on the great premise generated, the unsurpassed, genuinely perfect and precious awakening mind. I the same, where I with the name so and so recalls your master. Okay. So like think about all the Buddhas talk the Bodhisattva vows. The same is like that. Say your name. I'm going to take Bodhicitta vows. Say your name. And so recourse to you, Master. Please, Master, to please make me generate the awakening the mind. Master, please consider me. I with the say your name. Take refuge from now onwards until I reach the essence of awakening in the Buddha, the supreme among humans. I take refuge in the Dharma of ultimate nirvana, ultimate absolute truth nirvana, Buddhahood, the supreme peace and the freedom from desire. I take refuge in the supreme exemplary, the noble Sangha of the Bodhisattvas, who genuinely abide on the great premise. Okay, so now we go back to again one more English. Yeah. So Abelardo, can you come here, please? You need to have my English. So this is hard to repeat. And we're going to do together this one. Repeat for us. You and I read together.
Yes.
Master, please consider me.
Just as the Tathagatas just as the Tathagatas
Just as Tathangatas,
who are arhats
who are arhats
and truly complete Buddhas
and truly complete Buddhas
and the Bodhisattvas
and the Bodhisattvas
who genuinely
who genuinely
abide
abide
on the great bhumis,
on the great premise,
generated the unsurpassed,
generated unsurpassed,
genuinely perfect,
genuinely perfect,
and precious awakening mind.
and precious awakening mind.
I the same way,
Are the same way,
I with the name so and so,
are with the name so and so.
request,
Say your name,
Abelardo,
Master,
Master, to please make me
to please make me
generate the awakening mind.
generate awakening the mind.
Reach the essence of awakening
Reach the essence of the awakening
in the Buddha,
in the Buddha,
the supreme among humans.
the supreme among humans.
I take refuge in the Dharma
I take refuge in the Dharma,
of ultimate nirvana,
ultimate nirvana,
Buddhahood,
Buddhahood,
the supreme peace,
supreme peace,
and freedom from desire.
and free from desire.
I take refuge
I take refuge
in the supreme assembly,
in the supreme assembly,
the noble Sangha of Bodhisattvas,
the noble Sangha of Bodhisattvas,
who genuinely abide
who genuinely abide
on the great bhumis.
in the great premise. So now next is we have to do the ones Tibetan. Lopung, Gongso Sor, Jatar, Minja, Tejin Shikpa, Dachomba, Yang Dagbar, Zope Sanje, Namdang, Sachimbola, Raptor, Yupe, Sancho Semba Namji, Lana Mepa, Yang Dagbar, Zope Sancho De, To Rinpoche, Jipar, Zepa Tejin De. Say your name. Sanchong Cho De, Semchi De Sor, Lopung, Gongsa Sor. Say your name. She Jewe, Titani, Zonde, Nimbo, Sanchola, Chicha Parta, Gangni, Namjen Cho, Sanjela, Japsa, Chewo, Shewa, Dochadang, Tarwa, Namjen Cho, Don Tamba, Yangilen Depe, Chila, Japson Chewo, So Namjen Cho, Sachimbola, Raptor Jupe, Sancho Sempe, Gendengla, Japson Chewo, Lopung, Sancho Sempa, Dala Gongsa Sor. So now we go to English.
Bodhisattva Master.
So you say, read again.
Okay. Bodhisattva Master,
Bodhisattva Master,
please consider me.
please consider me.
I with the name so and so,
It's Kempo Samdra,
Abelardo. So request you,
because you,
Master,
Master,
please make me a Bodhisattva.
please make a Bodhisattva.
Master, please consider me
Master, please consider me.
with the name Abelardo.
Kempo Samdra,
Have from beginningless time in samsara,
have beginning less time in samsara,
and until this every day,
enter this every day,
performed with virtues
perform virtues,
that were of the nature of generosity,
the way of nature of generosity,
of the nature of discipline,
nature of discipline,
and of the nature of meditation.
and nature of meditation.
Meditation here refers to the remaining.
Okay, so now it's Tibetan. Lopung, Sancho Senpa,
Sanjo Senpa,
Dala Gongso Sor.
Dala Gonzo.
Say your name. So now you visualize and Buddha, Bodhisattva, special masters in front of you. We ask them, please, give Bodhisattva vows. Then saying your name. Lopun,
Lopu,
Gongso Sor.
Gonzo,
Say your name again. Korwa Toma Mepani, Tama Tatala, Toka Barda, Jimpa Ranjin, Tang, Sitam Ranjin Tang, Gompa Ranjin, Geva Tsawa, Jipa Tang, Jita Tsarwa Tang, Jin Jipala, Jisa Yaramwe, Geva Tsawa Ti, Chetan Hinche, Tejin Shipa, Dachomba, Yandabar, Zopa Sanje Namdang, Sachimbola, Rabda Yuba, Sancho Sempa Sempa Chimbo Namji, Sancho Sempa Sempa Chimbo Namji, Lana Meba, Yandabar, Zopa Sancho De, Tok Rimboche, Jipa Te Yende, say your name, Daki Chang, Sancho Je, Semchi Par Jevo, Semchi Magarwanam, Javarje, Madrovanam, Dovarje, Uma Suma, Nam O Yungwarjevo, Yonsa Nyangile Mandepanam, Yonsa Nyangile Mandepa, Nam Yonsa Nyangile Davarjevo. So now we're going to read the English, this one, and just you have to also visualize with us reading together, and no repeat English. So come close here.
Master,
Master,
Please consider
so
me.
this one no need to repeat. You just listening and think about we. You can translate. Yes.
Nosotros no vamos a repetir.
Abelardo, and I'm going to read and slowly, so you just listening. And the most important is a 7 branch prayer. So I'm just also promising like going to benefit for others. Master, please consider me with the name, so I have from beginningless time in samsara and until this very day perform virtues that were of the nature of generosity, of the nature of discipline, and of the nature of meditation. Meditation here refers to the remaining of 4 of the 6. Okay. And the paramitas, I have urged others to engage in these virtues, and I have rejoiced when others did engage in them. The Tathagata, who are arhats and the truly complete Buddhas, and the Bodhisattvas, the great beings who genuinely abide on the great premise, generated the unsurpassed, generality perfect, and precious awakening mind, just like them share. I with the say your name again.
Abelardo,
Through my accumulated virtue, generated awakening, and just like them, share I with the name. Say your name again.
Abelardo,
Through my accumulated virtues, generated awakening mind, I share free those sentient beings and have not crossed over the ocean of suffering. Refers to the path of the lesser type of practitioner. I shall liberate those who are
not
liberated and bring refer to those who have no relief. Refers to the meddling type of practitioner.
I
Shall
shall bring
bring those who have not reached for nirvana. Buddhahood to for nirvana refer to great type of practitioner. So now that's we received the Bodhisattva vow. And next, we're going to do the Vajrayana practice. Vajrayana Vavo. So Vajrayana Vavo is empowerment. Empowerment also can receive ourselves. Today we receive empowerment from the Enlightened Stupa. So now we have the Vinayana Vavo, Nyingye Vavos. And so we take also Bodhisattva Vavo. We have become Bodhisattva. All the Buddha is come from the Bodhisattva. That's the reason we take the Bodhicitta Vavo. So now we use this Vajrayana Vavo is a special method. So we are also become same as the enlightened being, not the next some other years. Right now, we are also become enlightened beings. So we don't have to think about I'm going to enlightenment this life and the next and the bardo and the next life. We're going to enlightenment right now here. So that's we're going to receive the Vajrayana empowerment. Our body speech, ordinary body speech mind is transformed to the Buddha's body speech mind. I think you have this sadhana. It's empowerment of sadhana from the performed dharma of Chopa Rinpoche Jigten Sumgon. So this one we have to chant together and visualize the front of us Buddha and the enlightened stupa. So through the enlightened stupa, like that it's top of the bottom, top part is top of the part of the enlightenment stupa is Buddha's forehead, and the middle of the enlightened stupa Buddha's throat, and the body center is like navel level, heart level. I mean, so this like that is saying, and followed by this sadhana. So then all these blessings come from Buddha, and become also these ordinary forms transform to the Buddha. Yes. So now we're going to chant the Bodhicitta first one here. So that all mother beings equally to space may have a bliss, be free from suffering, and gain the state of Buddhahood. I shall practice yoga for empowerment. Tibetan Majo Namkai Nyampe Semje Nam Deden Dongar Tradition Sanje Gombang Topser Wanje Nam Jorgong. So now visualize me practice. So we have to meditate Yadam Deity. Today Yadam Deity meditation like from the Buddha Shakyamuni. So here is I myself appear clearly as the Yadam deity. So we also visualize ourselves as Buddha Shakyamuni. So that's the reason we are right now. We are Buddha, become enlightened being. So then also we visualize what Buddha Vajradhara in front. That's also Buddha Shakyamuni, but usually a little bit different from blue color Buddha Vajradhara. That is the same as the like our Ru Guru. Yeah, so now we're going to chant this prayer together. I myself appear clearly as the Yadam deity. Forefinger from between my eyebrows is my Ru Guru. Vijadhara on a lotus sun and the moon and the broken seed. As Bangavan, Shira Heruka, holding Vajra and the bear, his mother, Varahi, holding bridge and skewer. The father and mother stand with their legs outstretched and bent. They are adorned with jewels, rainbows, and bone ornaments. Pose in non-dance modes of Kalara and Barawa. The river adorned with brilliance of lake and reddings, prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, requesting, and supplicating. I share, dedicate what slightly Mary I have gathered for the complete enlightening of all beings. So now we're going to do the Tibetan together.
Ahora vamos a hacer el tibetano.
Ranye yadam lasar men samsor Pema nyada darza dinje den Save lama dorjen change ke Her kapara nambai chom den de Dorje trenzen pamo yom dang je 这同人间要用日巴当，人间大将金剑将功下，天生节日定拉卡根间，无当无作的世界等巴拉有，三才瓦当求见下巴当，即是也让国人所瓦也。 Gewa chunze dage che saba tamje zobe sanjo jembo mo. So no, the prayers like see Yidam there is a Chara Sambara, but Chara Sambara is like Buddha Shakyamuni. You can visualize Buddha Shakyamuni, and then Buddha Shakyamuni has method and wisdom. So method is form body. Yap and wisdom is concert yom. So that's the symbolized meaning is Chara Sambara's form body, Dharmakaya effort to form body.
Visualizamos a Buda Shakyamuni, que tiene muchas formas también, y es el método y la sabiduría.
Then if you have already Chara Sambara empowerment, so you can visualize directly Chara Sambara. Some people don't know who is the Chara Sambara, so visualize Buddha Shakyamuni. That's it enough.
Está hablando de otros Budas para visualizar, pero nosotros aquí vamos a visualizar a Buda Shakyamuni.
So now we supplication to Chara Sambara, what Buddha Vajradhara, Buddha Shakyamuni, ask blessing.
Vamos a pedir las bendiciones de Buda Shakyamuni.
So, Great Guru Vajradhara, please bestow the empowerment upon me. Great Guru Vajradhara, please bestow empowerment upon me. Lamai Dorjen Changjembe Dala Wango Waranze So no meditate like Buddha is request us Buddha like give empowerment. Empowerment is like Buddha Shakyamuni's body is become same as our body. Our body is the same as Buddha Shakyamuni's body. Our speech is become transformed, same as Buddha's speech. Our mind is the same as become Buddha's mind. So that's we ask recourse the empowerment means transform body, speech, mind become Buddha.
Eso quiere decir empoderamiento, que toda nuestra mente, cuerpo y habla se convierta en la del Buda.
So now you meditate, and I'm going to read this prayer. Then when followed by the information. So first, Buddha's the how to say the eyebrows between like actually foreheads. So foreheads is like ready. It's from the Buddha Shakyamuni. You visualize Buddha Shakyamuni. And the leg letter is white letter, white leg letter is come from and dissolve to your forehead.
Desde su entrecejo, esa luz blanca entra en nuestro entrecejo.
So that means like you're receiving the body empowerment, the purifying body's obscuration. So your body is become transformed to Buddha's body.
Empoderamiento, la purificación del Buda a nuestro cuerpo. Purificamos el cuerpo.
From an awakas of great mother, the guru father and the mother.
La madre del gurú se encuentran.
It means like Buddha Shakyamuni, white like dress,
Rayos
eminence,
de luz blanca bañados en luz roja.
and dissolve between my eyeballs.
Se disuelven en mi entrecejo.
The obscuration of my body are purified,
Los oscurecimientos de mi cuerpo se purifican.
and the spirit vast empowerment is received.
Se recibe el empoderamiento supremo de la vasija.
My body becomes the embodiment of all
Mi
Buddhas.
cuerpo se convierte en la encarnación de todos los Budas.
The deity mandala of appearance and emptiness.
La deidad mandala de la apariencia y la vacuidad.
No, our form is become emptiness.
Ahora
Form
nuestra
is
forma es
empty.
vacuidad,
Emptiness is a
vacío.
form. Form is no other than emptiness.
No hay otra forma
Emptiness
más
is
que el
no
vacío,
other than form.
y el vacío no es otra
Long
cosa.
as you recognize your form is no exist, then
Reconozcan que su forma no
I
existe.
and my is no exist.
Por
Self
lo
is no
tanto,
exist.
el yo no existe.
So your form is I, no exist, and the form is empty, free from form bodies obstacles.
Están libres de cualquier forma y de cualquier obstáculo. Porque no existe.
Your emptiness form body is Buddha's form.
Esa forma en el vacío es la forma del Buda.
So now you're going to receive the speech empowerment
Ahora vamos a recibir el empoderamiento del habla.
from where the Guru, Father, and Mother
Desde
meet
donde
in
el padre y
union.
la madre del Buda se encuentran en unión.
So from the Buddha's the throat, white light,
En la garganta, rayos de
red
luz blanca,
surface with red light,
bañados con luz roja,
and dissolve into my throat. The obscuration of my speech are purified,
las oscuridades de mi habla se purifican
and the supreme sacred empowerment is
y se
received.
recibe el supremo empoderamiento secreto.
My speech become the speech of all
Mi
Buddhas.
palabra se convierte en la palabra de todos los Budas.
The nature of the mantra of songs and emptiness.
La naturaleza del mantra del sonido y la vacuidad.
So know your or song is mantra.
Todos
Or
los sonidos son mantras.
also whatever you hear the song is recognized Buddha's song.
Todo sonido es sonido del Buda.
And whatever you saying is Buddha's mantra.
Y todo lo que hablamos son el mantra del Buda.
Then the mantra song or is you hearing, the hearing song is emptiness.
Y todo lo
Empty
que escuchamos
emptiness here is you, emptiness is you hearing song, emptiness is hearing song is emptiness. Emptiness is you hearing.
todo lo que escuchamos el vacío y todo
Hearing
lo que
song and emptiness is inseparable. Or song is emptiness, purify speech obscuration.
todo el sonido es vacío.
Your ordinary speech is transformed to the Buddha's speech.
Cualquier oscuridad de nuestra habla y toda nuestra habla es
So you
transformada por
recognize
el
all songs as a Buddha's mantra, all songs are emptiness. You are no longer to fixation, grasping to the songs.
reconozcamos esto y no tengamos apego a ningún sonido.
Buddha's song is empty, no fixation, no grasping.
El sonido del Buda no tiene apegos ni aferramientos.
So now you're going to receive the mind empowerment
Ahora vamos a recibir el empoderamiento de la mente
from endless heart notes of the Guru, Father and Mother,
de los interminables nudos del corazón del Padre y la Madre del Guru.
blue light rays emanates and dissolve in my heart center.
Rayos de luz azul emanan y se disuelven en el centro de mi corazón. Visualizamos de corazón a corazón.
Visualize Buddha's heart center, blue light out.
Visualizamos rayos de luz azul que salen del corazón del Buda hacia nuestro corazón.
And purify your obscuration.
Y eso purifica todas nuestras oscuridades, oscurecimientos de la mente.
The obscuration of my minds are purified.
Y se purifican esos oscurecimientos de la mente.
And the spirit third empowerment is received.
Y recibimos el tercer empoderamiento supremo.
You receive a mind empowerment.
Estamos recibiendo el empoderamiento de la mente.
I realize the nature of the mind of all Buddhas,
Reconozco la naturaleza de la mente de todos los Budas,
free from all bonds of arising,
liberada de todos los lazos de surgir,
ceasing and abiding.
cesar y morar.
Buddha's mind is free from birth and death.
La mente del Buda es libre de nacimiento y de muerte.
Nature mind is emptiness.
La naturaleza de la mente es vacuidad.
The nature empty is provides all sentient beings.
En todos los seres sintientes.
Visualize ourselves and all other beings Buddha.
Visualizamos a nosotros y a todos los seres como Budas.
So now next we're going to receive the fourth empowerment.
Ahora vamos a recibir el cuarto empoderamiento,
It's called Mahamudra empowerment.
que se llama empoderamiento Mahamudra.
So now Buddha is dissolving through your crown.
Ahora el Buda se disuelve desde nuestra coronilla.
So Buddha is dissolve your own crown, then your body, speech, mind, all grasping, fixation, impure is gone, purified.
Y así se purifica y se va cualquier fijación, cualquier apego, cualquier aferramiento.
Become our form, body, speech, mind is inseparable with Buddha.
Nuestra forma de nuestro cuerpo, habla y mente es inseparable del Buda.
The Guru, Father and Mother
El Padre y la Madre del Buda
melt into light and rest.
se funden en luz y rayos,
That dissolve in my crown,
se disuelven en mi coronilla,
cleansing, grasping of the three doors.
limpiando los aferramientos a las tres puertas.
The fourth empowerment is received
Se recibe el cuarto empoderamiento
within the body,
dentro del cuerpo,
speech,
el habla,
mind,
la mente
and equanimity, wisdom of all Buddhas.
y la ecuanimidad, la sabiduría de todos los Budas.
Spontaneously realize the vast equal essence
Me doy cuenta espontáneamente de la vasta esencia igual
and abide in Mahamudra of uncontrollable wisdom.
y permanezco en el Mahamudra de la sabiduría incondicional.
So now we meditate, stay in the nature mind.
Meditamos en la naturaleza de la mente.
Be present.
Estén presentes.
This present mind is your Buddha mind.
Esta mente presente es nuestra mente del Buda.
Let go past, let go future thoughts.
Dejan ir cualquier pensamiento del pasado, cualquier pensamiento del futuro.
Look into your own mind nature.
Examinen su propia naturaleza búdica. Propiamente.
Your mind nature is empty,
La mente que es vacía,
is present
está presente
with awareness.
con atención plena.
By this virtue, may I and others, wonders, safely accomplish the glorious Guru.
Por esta virtud que yo y otros
They may
estudiantes logren
visit
rápidamente
all
el
wandering sentient ones without even one exception on the
todos los
ground.
seres sintientes errantes, sin siquiera una excepción, estar en este terreno.
Gewande da yen rowa nam yorde parden lama in the journey. Rowa simjin che jang ma le ba tam che te ye sala go para yo. So now we go back to main sadhana, Chinrezek sadhana.
Ahora vamos a la otra en la que estábamos antes.
So today we don't have a Spanish this translation. That's why if you cannot follow the English, then you can chant Om Mani Padme Hum mantra. So that's enough. And also you can read the 37 practice too. 37 practice and who don't have English, I mean the Spanish.
Which is the one that
We're going to use this Ning book. We don't have this Spanish, right?
No.
Yeah. So that's why you can chant the Om Mani Padme Hum mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Much ever visualize. Use this image. Visualize.
Vamos a seguir esta imagen. Vamos a visualizar esta imagen.
Song is okay, right? Can you hear it in the Zoom? Everyone okay? Okay.
That she doesn't continue with the translation is not so bad. Instead of, we have Spanish translation.
Oh, you have?
We don't have for everybody. We just have the Google Translate, and she's checking if it's okay or not okay, and she's translating at the time. Or you prefer people to translate?
No, this is a prayer. No time to translate.
Okay.
No teaching, yeah.
Ya, ok. Entonces esta va a ser una oración y es una oración en inglés. No la vamos a traducir, pero mientras él está diciendo la oración y los que la tenemos, aquí la tenemos, pero la va a decir en inglés. Si la quieren decir desde aquí, la pueden hacer en inglés. Y si no hablan inglés, está bien si ustedes están visualizando del Om Mani Padme Hum, o si tienen alguna suficiente práctica, estar leyendo las 37 prácticas en español mientras este rezo.
So we go back to the mantra, the sadhana, page 6.
Para la gente que lo quiera hacer en inglés, es la página 6. De la práctica anterior en la que estábamos. No, el que se llama Gyal por Niña.
Nine. Page 6.
Página 6.
O amongai shila sambara sambara bara bara mahai shida sato peman bembekens benza dara dara samenda avalo gede hongbe soha. Om amongai shila sambara sambara bara bara mahai shid sato peman bembekens benza dara dara Samenda avalo gede hongbe so Om amongai shira sambara sambara bara bar Mahashide sato peman bembe kentam benza dara dar Davalo gede hongbe so Om amongai shira sambara bara bara Mahashid Sato peman bembe kentam benza dara dar Samen dawa loge de hongbe so Om amongai shila sambara bara bara mahashit Sato peman bembe kentam benza dara dar Samen dawa loge de hongbe so Om amongai shila sambara bara bara mahashit Sato peman bembe kentam benza dara dar Samen dawa loge de hongbe soha. English. Since the ethical displaying of the vowels is flawless, it is totally pure ethical displaying. through ethical discipline that is free of unction, may we fully master that transcendent perfection of ethical discipline. Tibetan, Tram Jume, Tram Ambara Dadan Ding, Losen Nebe, Tram Tram Paro Sinzo Shu. So that mantra is called the discipline, ethical discipline mantra. Usually when you put offerings in the shrine table, the people chant this mantra in the monastery, chant this one. And then also, when we finish the prayers, people chant this one, like go to restaurants, coming back often chant this prayer, mantra. So we did the chanting that prayer. Then short is like you can chant Om Mani Padme Hum. Today, like we take the break time. Actually, no break. You can practice all the day, like 24 hours chant mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum or this one.
Y hoy durante todo el día pueden estar cantando el mantra de Om Mani Padme Hum o este mantra que vemos en la página 6.
So next is a supplication to the lineage. This is the lineage prayer. It's the lineages come from all the Geloma Parmo, first Chinreze, Compassion Buddha, and then blessing to the Geloma Parmo is a nun. She practiced this and she pay over her karma and become Buddha. So they have a long stories. We don't have time to share today, so we can just practice go directly. This supplication is Tibetan, the names, so we're going to chant the Tibetan.
Vamos a cantar el tibetano empezando por la página 6, donde dice supplication to the lineage.
Chereze wange long parmi shai sen jana da zendra kumara penya padan dawa jamsi dai nye padan son don dorje jar 向东战见看波真的外的外见吧，开吧去上吧，血染本吧加尔塞多米，下年轻所望所南上波当。 Sonam Taraje Sonam Jamsi Shai Chakwa Sonam Kingan Chododang Yang Chon Chodoren Chorwe Goi Ren Chen Jamso Yeshi Jamsi Shap Lo de nam jar nga wan chen le dan kin zang wang bo ce wang no ri sha chen le xin da karma kin cha dan chi bar zang bo pe me jam xin sha mai men ze tu ji nye ma 安去年诺巴丁Garchen吧，去接罗的些罗的所在就巴丁拉马尔所玩的，新来年有所用他的。 sen chi zo ten to lam din ro so nam sin so le jar tar pe jo jo refuge page 9
Página 9.
in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Example, I take refuge unto awakening. In the Buddha, sort of through the merit of my action of generosity, so may I attain Buddhahood in order to benefit all beings. In the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Supreme Example, I take refuge under awakening. Through the merit of my action of generosity and so on, may I attain Buddhahood in order to benefit all beings. Sanje Jidang So Jian Chona Lai San Chu Bard Dane Jab Sen Che Dai Ke Jin So Ji Pe So Na Jian Zhou La Pen Ser San Jian Zhe Bar Shou. I vividly appear as a great compassionate one. Ranye tuje jembo sawar jo. So now visualize and log to actually this picture image.
Visualicen esta y miren esta imagen que les dimos.
And think about like become we are inseparable this Buddha.
Y piensen que somos inseparables de este Buda, que es el Buda de la compasión.
Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Hong Be 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 Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Hong Be 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 Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Hong Be 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 Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Hong Be Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Hong Be Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Hong Be Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Hong Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Hong Be 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 Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Hong Be Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Hong Be Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Hong Be Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Hong Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Hong Be 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 Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Hong Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Hong Be Om Be Me Da Zhe Da Hong Be Da Zhe Da Hong Be Namas page 10 Namas Sarva Veda Bodhi Sato Hong Om Be Sarva Biya Pura Pura Sura Sura Avar Debe Soa Om Benza Savarena Kam. So we do only one time. Om Benza Argam Ahong Om Benza Rapating Ahong Om Benza Pipe Ahong Om Benza Dipam Ahong Om Benza Aloke Ahong Om Benza Rangende Ahong Om Benza Nevete Ahong Om Benzara Shabda Ahom. Now we chant the English. Like emanates from the shore at the heart center of myself, who vividly appear as a great compassionate one. The lake on the grove of great compassion, surrounded by the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas, all of whom come to be seated in the space in front. are posted to all the spiritual teachers. The enlightened form is home all Buddhas are gathered. The actual essence of Vajradhara and the root of the three jewels. I posted to Jinreze, compassionate one who watch over all beings, who unstained by force, in white in color, and whose head is adorned with the perfect Buddha. With a clear faith, apostate to all the victorious ones, together with the children, abiding in the 10 directions and the 3 times, mentally generating rare and imaginary substances. I offer flowers, incense, butter lamps, perfume, food, music, and so on. Noble one, with your example, please enjoy them. I confess all negativity, seek cure from time without beginning up to the present moment. The 10 known virtues and the 5 acts of immediate conquers due to a mind overpowered by disturbing emotions. I rejoice in whatever virtue there is. The merit completed in the 3 times by hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary beings, and all others. Please stand aware of Dharma of the 2 vehicles and their combination according to the disposition and likewise the mental capacity of sentient beings. For however long samsara exists, until it is emptied, please do not pass into Nirvana, but with compassion watch over sentient beings engulfed in the ocean of suffering. May whatever merit I have accumulated or become the cause of awakening, and before long may become a manifesting guide for wandering beings. So now we chant the, what time is
10:45.
10:45. Yeah, so we're going to the Tibetan. We have time to do this Tibetan.
Ok, vamos a hacer el tibetano ahora.
Page 10, right?
Sí.
Page
Página
10,
10.
accumulation of merit, page 10.
Donde dice accumulation of merit.
Ranye jenre zezarwe tukerele unjibe lama tuje chembola sanje sansem chikorwa denkara chendra yobarjo sanje tamje debeka dorjen zembe ngowonye Gongcho Songje Zawa De Lama Nam Lai San Ze Lo Jungje Ma Ge Gum Do Gar Zhou San Jie Jie Wu La Jin Tu Jie Jin Jian Zhou La Zhe Jian Re Zhe La San Ze Lo So Jie De Song Yu Ba Ye Jarwa se je tam je la kene tam ve san ze lo me to do pe mar me je shar ze ro mo la so ba me jo ye je chen ne bo pa pe to je ye sa so to ma mi ne da de bar me ge je dang sam mi nga sem ne nye mo wan je re be de ba dam je sha ba re je nian de ran je san jo sen so si je wo la so be di song ge wa je sa ba so na la ne da ye ran sem je nam je sam ba dang lo ye se ra je da war che chong de mong de ba ye chi jeng ko lo gor de so ko wa je se ma dong bar nyang ni men da tu je ye dong ar jiang zo xin wa ye sim je nam la zhe se so da ge song nan je sa ba tam je sang jo je je ne ren bo mo dong zhou wa ye Rempe barde da joroje, Om amongai shela sambara sambar, Rabara mai shida sato peman beken, Benza dara dara samen dawa loge de hong be so. Om amongai shela sambara sambara bara bara. Mahashida sato peman beken da benza dara dar. Samen dawa loge de hong be so. O amongai shila sambara sambar bara bara mahashida sato peman beken benza dara dar samen dawa loge de hong be so. O amongai shila sambara sambara bara bara Ashvida Sado Bema Bembe Kenza Benza Dara Dar Samin Dawa Loga de Hong Be Soha Bodhicitta, the excellent precious mind, where it is unborn, may it arise, where it is born, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. Sanjo Senjo Rinpoche, Ma Ji Ba Nan Je Jor Je, Je Ba Nyam Ba Me Ba Yang, Kong Ne Kong Den Pe Wa Re Jo. May all sentient beings without exception have happiness, and all times may they never be separate from happiness. May they abide in partial equal regard for all phenomena. Semje male de dan de dong ar gen dan cha jur je da de dan man ra shen chi gen dan yo la ne sho. So no self-generation meditation.
Vamos a hacer una meditación de la autogeneración.
This main practice sadhana, that all is part of the preparation, opening part to the sadhana ritual. So now we are going into the main sadhana,
De esta práctica,
main
vamos
practice.
a la práctica más principal.
Main practice, self-generation is we have to visualize this image like it's Chinrezek, same is like that. We are become Chinrezek, no ordinary form body.
Que no tiene una forma
This form is
ordinaria.
transformed to the Buddha's form. Visualize ourselves as Chinrezek.
Nos vamos a visualizar a nosotros mismos como chakras, como esta imagen. Es el Buda de la compasión.
Om Sobhava Shuddha Sarva Dharma Sobhava Shuddha. All phenomena of subject, object, fixation are transformed into emptiness. From within that state, on a lotus and moondays, appeared the nature of my own mind as a white shirt. From it lake stream forth and fulfills the purpose of sentient beings. The lake gathered back into the shirt and transformed into a glowing garden color lotus again made by a shirt. From that lake emanates once more in the form of a hawks and a lasso in what the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas, the moment they dissolve into the lotus and the shirt syllable, are fully transformed into noble Avalokiteshvara. My body is youthful and white in color with 11 faces. The main face is white, the right is green, and the left is red. Above those, the middle face is green, the right is red, and the left is white. Above those, the middle face is red, the right is white, and the left is green. Above all of this face, which have a peaceful expression, is a black wrathful face. It has 3 eyes, bird fangs, and a menacing grimace. Above that is peaceful red face with a crown protrusion appearing from the neck up and lichen ornamentation. of the mean hands. The first two are for this prayer at the heart. The second hand on the right holds the mala, and the third is in the gesture of supreme generosity. While the fourth holds the wheel, the second hand on the left holds the lotus, the third on emanating west, and the fourth holds the bow and arrow. All the other 992 hands are in the gesture of supreme generosity, and there is an eye on the palm of each of the 1,000 hands. I am dedicated with ornaments of precious gems and on wearing an upper garment with a dark and draped over the left breast. The lower garment is made of fabric from Benares. My denim is tied with a beautiful silks, and I am at rest of white lake. At my heart level is a moon topped with a white letter, whose leg rests inward the portal appealing. Inward Chinrezek and his retinue. Varja Samaya Cha. So now we go back to Tibetan chant.
Vamos al tibetano.
And
Página
also, if you're comfortable to read Spanish, English, also okay.
si pueden leerlo en inglés, entonces también estaría si quieren, o hacer el tibetano también.
Om Sobhavai Shudai Sarva Dharmai Sobhavai Shudai Zong Zeng Chi Nan Dong Ba Cho De Ye Ngang Le Pe De Deng Rang Sem Shi Ye Gar Bo Le Won Chi Sem Jien Dong Ze Ne Chen De Shi Ye Pe Ma Ne Ser Do Bar Wa Shen Xin Jiu La Yang De Le Jia Jie Dan Xia Ba Da We Wu Zhi Bei So Jie San Jie San Se Nan Jin Zhang De La Ten Ba Ye Ge Jie Nie La Bei Ma Ne Shi Dan Jie Ba Yong Jiu Le Ge De Ne 1 minute, sorry. 是的，几把永久嘞。大年怕把今日在共度嘎波浪做尽，就接下儿呢咋样？嘎也将有马儿的也等。为家也马儿勇敢哇的的为马儿也敢心，勇将哇南学呀见的的着呀那不呢，见son且在着呢。见的也得那些人呢，马儿不走多了点吧，你金邦个些那巴尔萨萨维萨杰当布，你头个他家也你呗。长真僧帮究竟，在一边可龙真巴的，永家你白白嘛，单身白结老一把也，那月永生真巴。我的老三那个家当。个家杂人究竟在的达拉东查萨南吉，特的今日等吧， O Norway Ren Jin Jin San Shen Ge Du Ne Ma Yong Ba Ne Re Da Ba Be Yong Ga Ba Ga Xie Re Jie Xiang Da Jin Yi Wong Da Jie Jiu Bin Zhen O Zor Gar Bon Chou War Chor De Ye Do Gar Da We Ding Re Ye Gar Bu Wu Zor Jie Po Da La Ni Jie Re Zhe Kor Dan Jie Ba Jin Zhang Jiu Ben Za Sa Ma Za Om benza argang ahong Om benzara pating ahong Om benzara pipe ahong Om benzara dipang ahong Om benzara aloke ahong Om benzara ngende ahong Om benza nevede ahong Om benzara shabda Om Sahong Pahong English with the Sahong Pahong we become known door and my three places are marked with Om Ahong. Again, like issues forth from the shore and the empowerment deity of the five families are summoned. From each of their hearts center emanates the four female Buddhas, concert, holding promoter wisdom nectar, with which they bestow empowerment directly upon me. The excess water that overflows above transforms into the essence of the Guru as Amitabha at the crown, Achobhya above the forehead, Rina Sambhava above the right ear, Amongasida above the left ear, and Verochana in the back. Thus I am crowned by the five families. So now we go to do the Tibet. Okay.
El tibetano, página 19.
Sahong Pahong Nimi Chorne Song Ahong Gensi La Yang Shi Le Wu Zhi Be Wang La Ren An Kor Jie Song Te Da Nam Jie Do Ga Ni Yi Xi Der Zhen Zin Ba Ye Yong Yan Zhi Ne Da Ni Lang Ngong Bar Wang Gor Che Ye La Ding De Li Be Jie Zhou De La Me Ngo Wo Ba Mi Jawar Me Ju Na Ye Se Rin Yong Na Yong Dong Zhou Nye Ta Bar Nam Bar Nam Ze Te Re Da Nam Je We Jin Jo Pe Ma U Ba Wa Ye So Ha Om Arya Loge Shora argam trade soha. Om Arya Lokeshwara Pating trade soha. Om Arya Lokeshwara Pipe trade soha. Om Arya Lokeshwara Dipe trade soha. Om Arya Lokeshwara Aloke trade soha. Om Arya Lokeshwara Gainde trade soha. Om Arya Lokeshwara Nivede trade soha. Om Arya Lokeshwara Shabda trade soha. Exalted by all the Buddhas in the treasury of Salam qualities, known as Avalokeshwara, to this evil loving one are posted and offer praise. Tibetan Sanje Genje Rabde Ngayong Den Tambe Te Jebe Jenreze Yin Sin So Wada Barze La Sanzara Du Om Basamati Shiraya Soha 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 Om Basamati Shiraya Om Basamati Shiraya Soha 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 Om Basamati Shiraya Soha. At my heart level, on lotus and moon days, is the essence of the wisdom being, the great compassionate one, about 1 inch in height. With each of his 2 hands, he holds a lotus wire, making the gesture of the gift, bestowing mudra. At his heart, on moon days, is the samadhi being, a white syllable from which light issues forth, purifying the obscuration of wandering beings. They all transform into the enlightened form of a great compassionate one. The lake then returns and dissolves back into the shore. So now we chant the Tibetan. Ranga do garbe ten yi shi sen be ngo nye o je chen bon song ga wai sa ni jin pe ma nam to gara da jer ding zen sen ba shi ye ga bo le on tin do we de jiang ne tu je chen bo ge jer ba sen de shi la den ba re jo. Namo Rena Jaya Ya Nama Aryan Jana Samgara Berozana Buhai Ranzaya Tatangadaya Aharde Samya Sambidaya Namai Sarvai Tatangade Ahardebe Samya Sambidebe Nama Arya Avalokite Shoraya Bodhisattva Mahasadoya Mahaikaranakaya Tiyata Om Dara 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 Duru Duru Etevete Sale Sale Ta Sale Ta Sale kusame kusama ware elemele zeten zola mapanaya soha. We have to chant a couple times that mantra. So that's mantra is short, it's Om Mani Padme Hum. You can chant Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, short form. This is a long one.
Estos mantras, el mantra largo, el mantra corto de este mismo mantra es el Om Mani Padme Hum. Si quieren cantar eso mentalmente, está bien también.
Namo Renaraya Namo Aryanjana Samgara Berosana Bhairanzaya Tadangadaya Aharde Samya Sambidaya Namma Sarva Tadangadebe Ahardebe Samya Sambidebe Nama Arya Avalokete Shoraya Bodhisattva Mahasadoya Mahakaranakaya Teyata Om Daradara Dara Dara Dura Dura Echeve Sale Sale Tra Sale Tra Sale Kusame Kusama Ware Elemele Satan Zola Mapanaya Soha Namo Renajaya Namo Aryanjana Samgara Berozana Bhairanzaya Tadangadaya Arde Samya Sambidaya Namai Sarvai Tadangadebe Ahardebe Samya Sambidebe Nama Arya Avalokete Shoraya Bodhisattva Mahasadoya Mahakaranakaya Teyata Om Daradara Dara Dara Duru Duru Echeve Sale Sale Tra Sale Tra Sale Kusame Kusama Ware Elemele Zeten Zol Mapanaya Soha Namo Renajaya Nama Aryanjana Samgara Berosana Bhairanzaya Tadangadaya Aharde Samya Sambidaya Namma Sarva Tadangadebe Ahardebe Samya Sambidebe Namma Arya Avalokete Shoraya Bodhisattva Mahasadoya Mahakaranakaya Teyata Om Daradara Dara Dara Duru Duru Echeve Sale Sale Tra Sale Tra Sale Kusame Kusame Ware Elemele Zeten Zola Marpanaya Soha. So the letter short way is like middle of the tiyata. Tiyata Om Dara Dara Duru 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 Echevete Sale Sale Tra Sale Tra Sale Kusame Kusame Ware Elemele Zeten Zola Marpanaya Soha. Tiyata Om Dara Dara Duru 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 Echevete Sale Sale Tra Sale Tra Sale Kusame Kusame Ware Elemele Satan zola mapana ye soha om tiata om dara dara dere dere duru duru etrevete sale sale ta sale kusme kus ware elemele satan zola mapana ye soha om mane pe me hong 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 om mane Omane pe me hong, 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 omane pe Omane pe me hong, 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 omane pe Omane pe me hong, 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 omane pe me hong. Omane pe me hong, 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 omane pe me Omane pe me hong, 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 omane pe me Omane pe me hong, omane pe me hong, omane pe me hong. So now you can chant the mantra, and also you can go restroom, take breaks, or you want to stay. That's either way is okay.
Ahí les puse en el chat cómo se dice los manifestaciones, por si quieren jugar.
And also the hardest is today, like we have so many different areas. Totally time is different. Some is ready to take lunch time. Some is a little bit too early to take lunch. So where you are and ready to take lunch, so please take the lunch, then skip the dinner, and that's also okay. So chant Om Mani Padme Hum mindfully. So reminder, you are Chinrezek, and or whatever you're eating is offering to Chinrezek mindfully, and then offering to Chinrezek. So you can eat lunch if you're ready to eat lunch. So lunch is like where you are, the time is 12:30 or 1, before 1. So you have to eat before 1. That's why where you are, so you can follow your time, eat lunch. Thank you. Then actually prayers never finish today, like continually, and you can go restaurant, but chant the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. No talking with others. Usually you break time, you can talk with others. Today no need to talk. So you chant just mantra, be yourself, mindful.
Entonces la idea es que hoy sigamos cantando el mantra. Ahorita ya acabó por lo pronto y vamos a ir a tomar el lunch. Eso sí, cada quien en donde está. Y luego a las 2:15 hay que regresar porque a las 2:30 vamos a volver a empezar. Otra cosa que les quería decir es que hoy se va a poder tomar refugio. Tomar refugio es una ceremonia donde tomas refugio por las 3 joyas, por el Buda, el Dharma y la Sangha. Y eso lo vamos a hacer al final de todas estas ceremonias. Tomar refugio quiere decir verdaderamente comprometerte al camino del Bodhicitta. Entonces, y es una ceremonia que se hace, tiempo corta un poquito de pelo. No sé si han visto allá dentro de la estupa hay como una bolsa que luego la voy a cambiar a una vasija, pero hay una bolsa con mucho pelo. Y es de toda la gente que ha estado tomando refugio aquí en México con Kempo. Entonces, esto va a ser no sé si a las 6 o a las 6:30, depende de la hora que acabemos la otra celebración, para que sepan, porque vale la pena tomar refugio. Entonces.
A las 2:30 hasta las 6:30.
Sí, más o menos, es que la verdad no sé cuánto dura la ceremonia de las 2:30 hasta qué hora, pero más o menos como a las 6 yo creo que va a ser eso, 6:30. Y lo que decía es que pues tratar de mantenernos en silencio hoy lo más que se pueda. Y mientras están en silencio, estar recitando este mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, que es la versión corta del mantra de la compasión. Y que se los escribimos ahí en el chat. Ya, gracias.
Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. If we
Dos
needed
pasos
to,
para que estemos
if
listos.
we think it's too hard, we can move to the also to other place.
Okay.
So we are okay here, right?
Sí. Bueno, I'm gonna...
Today no hard. Whether say we stay in this front of stupa. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. No Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Omane beme hong, 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 omane beme omane beme hong, 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 omane beme
Mani peme home,
omane
mani
beme
peme home, mani peme home, peme home, mani peme home, mani peme home, mani peme, mani peme home, mani
Omane beme hong, omane beme hong, omane beme hong, omane beme hong, omane beme home, omane beme Omane beme hong, 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 omane beme Omane beme hong, omane beme hong, omane beme hong, omane beme hong, omane Omane beme hong, 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 beme hong, omane beme hong. Omane beme hong, 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 omane beme Omane beme hong, omane beme hong, omane beme hong, omane beme hong, omane beme hong. Omane beme hong, 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 omane beme hong. Omane beme hong, 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 omane beme hong.
You're on mute, Kempo.
Beme hong, omane beme hong, omane Omane beme hong, 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 omane beme hong. Omane beme hong, 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 omane beme hong. Omane beme hong, 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 omane beme hong. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Hello, Gail Percy. Can you chant the Om Mani Padme Hum? Unmute.
Yes,
I have to charge my computer. Is going to battery is dying soon.
okay.
Yeah.
Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om 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 Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om 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 Mani Padme Hum,
Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. The long mantra. Namo Renajaya Namo Aryanjana Sangara Berosana Buharanzaya Dadangadaya Aharde Samya Sambudaya Nama Sarva Dadangadebe Ahardebe Samya Sambuddhabe Mama Arya Avalokite Shoraya Bodhisattva Mahasadoya Mahakarunakaya Mahakarunakaya Tiyada Om Dara Dara Dir Dir Duru Dur Ete Sale Sale Ta Sale Ta Sale Kusame Kusame Ware Elemele Sedenzol Marbana Yezoha Namo Renajaya Nama Aryanjana Sangara Berozana Buharanjaya Tadangadaya Aharde Samya Sambudaya Nama Sarva Tadangadebe Ahardebe Samya Sambudebe Nama Arya Avalokate Shoraya Bodhisattva Mahasadoya Mahakarunakaya Teyada Om Dara 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 Duru Duru Etevete Sale Sale Ta Sale Ta Sale Kusame Kusame Ware Elemele Sitenzola Mapana Yezoha Namo Renajaya Namo Aryanjana Sangara Berozana Beharanzaya Tadangadaya Aharde Samya Sambudaya Nama Sarva Tadangadebe Ahardebe Samya Sambudebe Nama Arya Avalokade Shoraya Bodhisattva Mahasadoya Mahakarunakaya Teyada Om Dara 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 Duru Duru Etevete Sale Sale Ta Sale Ta Sale Kusame Kusama Ware Elemele Sedenzola Mapana Yezoha Namo Renajaya Nama Aryanjana Sangara Berozana Viharanzaya Tadangadaya Aharde Samya Sambudaya Nama sarva dadanga debe ardebe samya samveda nama sarva dadanga da arya avalokete shoraya bodhisattva masadoya mahakaranagaya diyada om dara 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 duru duru Eteve zale zale, zale zale, kusame ware ele mele zedenzol mabana yesoha. Namo Rana Jaya ya Namo Aryanjana Sangara Perosana Buharanzaya Tadangadaya Aharde Samya Sambudaya Namma Sarva Tadangadebe Ahardebe Samya Sambudebe Namma Arya Avalokat Shoraya Bodhisattva Mahasadoya Mahakaranagaya Eyada Om Dara 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 Duru Duru Echeve Zale 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 Kusame kusame ware ele zedenzol mabana yezoa Namo Rana Jaya ya Nama Arya Jana Sangara Berosana Viharanzaya Tadangadaya Aharde Samya Sambudaya Na Sarva Tadangadebe Ahardebe Samya Sambudabe Nama Arya Avalokete Shoraya Bodhisattva Mahasadoya Mahakaranagaya Tiyada Om Dara Dara Duru 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 Eteve Zale 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 Kusame kusame ware ele mele zedenzol marbana yezoha Om mane be me hong 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 Om mane be me hong. So no, here we have to move to the Dhamma center. It's a sign, it's a heart. So here the Maryland and then Debe Amanda, please chant the just you can change the tongue, chant the long mantra, short mantra, Om Mane Padme Hum, which is you want, and we have to do the continue unstopped.
Okay, I'll start.
We have Raluca here and
Yes.
Kate, so we have lots of others to Kempo we can call
Yes.
on.
So I called just a couple names, then you can go ahead. Or you,
Okay, great.
Okay,
main point is no stop.
Not stop. Okay,
No
will do.
stop. So we have to move Dharma center and take little time.
Okay,
So we live this life and just chant the prayer. Okay.
great.
okay,
Yes.
okay,
Thanks.
I'll start. And then I don't know how long I'll last. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Om